And welcome back for episode 11 now of Dead End Friends. When we last left off, our posse encountered the source of the corruption that's afflicting the bayou, and well, they managed to, I want to put stop it in air quotes, but
We don't know.
you don't really know. You guys made your escape from the cave as it was collapsing from some kind of earthquake that may or may not be directly tied to graves pumping what was left of Morgan Wattaley full of lead. But as you made your escape, some fissures opened up in the ground and the bulletproof man fell into one of them. You guys are currently riding away from the cave, but before we jump into that, we need to do some rolls. I need Chinoa Spirit roll and Graves Vigor roll because they always need to do that.
We get the negatives to this, don't we, for wounds?
Hell yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm low-key regretting letting Genoa get shot, but also, like, I figured out how to make the most of that. Ooh, explode.
Oh, I fail.
Ooh.
I fail so badly. I got two twos, so I'm out, boys.
So you got the -2 to your persuasion and -2 to...
No, so I have that all the time.
Oh.
I get a minus, I think I get a -4.
4 to everything.
Yeah, from now on. Just
He gets a
for
-4 to everything this session,
Yeah.
as well as the extra negative from his wounds. I rolled a 23, so 21, perfectly fine. Genoa's full of, like, got a gunshot wound, but she's still in touch with the spirits. Let's go.
You guys are gonna have to solve combat without me though, because I'm rocking a -7.
Speaking of combat, as you guys are speeding away from the collapsing cave, you hear the sounds of screeching high up in the air in the distance, and they're getting louder.
Is it coming from the direction where we left our horses?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah, it is.
God damn. Okay. How are we getting our horses, guys?
It's fine. If I load buckshot, I get +2 to hit, so it's probably alright.
So you're rocking -5.
That's not too bad on 5d12, so that's very doable.
I mean, yeah.
And
5d12.
sneaking is out of the question.
I get
you.
-9 to that.
Jesus.
Why 9?
Because I've got the -4.
The -2 doesn't stack, by the way.
Doesn't it?
No.
Oh, I assumed it would.
It becomes -4 to everything instead of the -2 to sneak.
I just assumed it'd be like, no, fuck you. It's -6.
No.
This system does have a very fuck you player aspect to it.
Yeah, but
It's actually not
And,
that.
and I'm there for it.
It's not that bad, actually. I think it's pretty fair.
based on... Maybe I read it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just a -4 to everything now.
Look, I'm happy. I would be happy to take a -6 to stealth. If I have to stealth, things have already gone deeply badly. I don't have any training in anyway, so it'd be also plus a -4. It'd be like -12 or something.
So you guys reckon you maybe have a few minutes to prepare before the sky is going to be filled with a chorus of sirens.
A few minutes is not enough for me. I don't think I have any appeasement left.
Okay.
All right, so there are sirens coming down on
Yeah,
us.
hold on. What does the layout of the land look like around us?
So it's still a heavily wooded area. You guys are at a somewhat elevated position where no matter which way you go, you're going to end up traveling downhill eventually. The current direction you're facing is if you were to just keep going straight, you'll eventually hit the Red River.
Okay. Heavily wooded. Is there like shrubbery and stuff, or is it just like trees and trees and trees? Both. Okay.
There's nowhere we can get in a couple of minutes that doesn't have trees everywhere. And that's how these things are going to have cover.
Wilhelm's thought process is, where can we get cover? Where can we defend ourselves even slightly better?
If I'm being completely honest, probably back in the cave.
Yeah, it would have to be back in the cave.
Yeah, the cave's a no-go, Chief. There's fissures that have erupted from the cave.
and it's completely collapsing. We would go back in the cave to die.
Well, most of the cave at this point is collapsed. The mouth of it is still open, but there's large crevices that are spewing out in front of it that made it basically impassable.
Jeez.
There's also an angry bulletproof man down
I don't
one of
want
those
him-
fissures as well.
I don't want him to rise out of the ground like the second coming of Christ and just to eat my face. I don't want that.
Sorry, how do we feel about the ability to outrun these things? Like, how fast are they?
They
We
can
fought them-
fly.
Yeah, they can fly, but, like, how fast?
Faster than you can
Ride?
run. Probably faster than you can ride, just simply based on the fact that you will have to be weaving through trees
And stuff, yeah, they can just fly over the top.
Yeah.
We can potentially just try to outrun and gun these things. Because as Rodent mentioned, we only have a -2 to shooting while riding. So as opposed to like a -4 for when we're running, we could just try to get to a better location.
And horses are fast. A horse has a pace of 20, which is just over 3 times as fast as we are.
For your guys' benefit, you have 2 more days before the WarsmithBrad will come back to this location. So you need somewhere to hide, or you need to dispatch the sirens.
Yeah, we've got a couple of options. One is absolutely leg it, see if we can just escape the sirens before they catch our trail. This does abandon our horses, but we escape the sirens.
It's not happening.
All right.
I don't want to
Not a man
abandon my
left
horse.
behind.
Well, here,
I'll not leave
No,
my...
okay, that's the first option. Sorry.
I reckon we try to get our horses and then keep trying to outrun them, and like until we find a better location. I don't know if it's a good idea to stand and fight right now.
They are coming to us. To get to the horses, we have to go through them.
Yeah. Okay.
We are not getting to our horses without killing all of the sirens.
When we heard the sirens before, like you said there was a lot. How many is a lot? Is it like?
Well, you heard them, you didn't see them. It sounded like a lot. What more can I say?
Is a lot like 5 or is it like 30?
There was at least 5.
At least 5. Okay, so there was like 30. Okay, got it.
So the option 2 is just turn around, go straight back into the nightmare of sirens and give it our go to get to our horses.
I think if the sirens are coming towards us, right?
Yep.
If we ride around and hopefully abuse the fact that we are fast, the horses are fast, we can try and draw them behind us and then ride past them towards our horses.
Because they're flying and they're not going around trees, they can just beeline wherever we are.
I mean,
So
if they want to come down and attack us, they will have to go around trees if they're flying.
If they want to come down, but they could just go over us and keep going until they're like we're completely covered and then start coming down. Or start hitting us with mind-altering songs.
Hey, I've got an idea. Here's how I'm going to start this off. While we're riding and we can hear these things coming for us, like Grace is on a horse, Shanoa and Wilhelm are on another horse. She's holding her side, she's bleeding, and she's gonna, like, as we're riding, she's gonna turn to Grace and be like, I heard one speaking. Like, I heard one speaking, and it sounded big. What do you know about that? And I'm hoping that Grace can roll an occult to see if he knows something. Like, fingers crossed, hopefully if we kill the queen one, the rest will stop coming for us. My hope here is because Graves has passed his siren roll before to know that these are sirens, maybe it'll be an easier target number for him to know what effect killing the queen will have. Let's go.
Give it to me, Brad.
You may roll.
No.
What'd you get?
-4.
Oh.
It's like
Unfortunately-
I'm getting -7.
Oh,
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I shouldn't roll for anything ever again.
Unfortunately for Graves, he's never encountered sirens before.
I would have passed if it wasn't for my -7, right? It's not that I don't know, it's that I'm in crippling pain, right?
You guys are heading and you're going to attempt to do a loop around, if I'm understanding correctly.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. So you guys make progress on that. One other decision you guys have to make is, because you're at an elevated position at the moment, you could head down to a lower position and then maybe you get some cover that way,
That'll just slow us down, right?
but it would slow you down.
Yep. Wilhelm's fully on board with that. This is a terrible situation to be in. He doesn't understand what's going on with Graves, but Graves is clearly suffering.
it's almost like he spent all of last session around bullshit magical stuff and he's having an ill effect to it.
I'm also very badly injured.
Yeah. I don't know if Wilhelm is still bouncing on the back of the horse, like slunk. You can't get up while the horse is riding. You can't do it. Especially, it doesn't have a saddle, it doesn't have stirrups.
We will 100% have to stop so you can sit up.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, you're probably better off slumped over it. Like, you'd probably rather your stomach bouncing against the horse than other stuff without a saddle.
Balls.
Yeah.
Wow. Definitely high level.
Yeah,
commentary here.
some really highbrow concerns. No, he wants to be sitting up, so he can actually use his hand rather than holding onto the horse.
Oh, yeah, because you've only got one arm.
I've only got one arm, which is why I'm slumped
gosh.
over the horse.
Okay.
That's right. You got like your gimped arm where the Manitou is like, oh, hey, not available.
It's the Manitou got in, tried to take control. I managed to restrict it to one arm, but it was like, fuck you.
I'm not even going to do anything sinister with the arm. I'm just going to make sure you can't use it.
Yeah, it would do things sinister if it could, but I don't have to deal with a demon possessed arm. I just have to deal with an arm on strike.
Yeah.
So you guys start to make your way down the hill and it's still pretty wet and gross from the rain that you guys had the night previous. And you do notice that the water that was running uphill is now slowly trickling back down the hill.
Normal like.
Normal, like, you know,
Good,
gravity.
good.
So that's good to know. That's good to know.
As you guys are coming down the hill, you hear more and more screeching from these sirens. They're not singing, it's just all this ungodly screeching. Can I get Chinoa and Graves to make a horse riding roll, which comes out of nimbleness?
5.
Does that include your negatives?
Oh,
Yeah, because I rolled a 2.
not 5.
So I'm on 0?
So
0 and -1. Oof.
the screeching upsets the horses, and they begin to bolt in random direction.
Can I have a question then.
Okay.
Because I also have a skill with animal wrangling, specifically with bronco busting. So can I use that to like try and get this spooked horse back under control, or is that more for wild horses?
No, I'll allow that. But it is going to bolt first, and you're going to have to, your animal wrangling is going to be in response to it bolting.
Yeah.
Okay, so Graves,
Yeah.
your horse actually doesn't bolt off in a particularly bad direction. It bolts off west towards the Red River.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, but it's away from the sirens still.
Yeah, but I don't want that. I want my horse back. Give me my horse. I spent so much money on that horse.
Chinoa and Wilhelm, your horse bolts south.
3?
No, this horse is getting very agitated by the screeching sirens, and you can see Graves is going off in a different direction.
I don't know what to do about this.
Uh,
We don't want to be separated.
We need to dismount.
Yeah.
Wilhelm's basically gonna shout, Graves! Genoa, off! He's gonna try and push himself off the horse and just hit the ground.
Yeah, you hit the ground hard. Can you roll me a d8?
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to jump off a fucking
Moving horse.
rampaging horse.
It's a difficult situation, and look, Wilhelm has had a very taxing day.
Can I do a deafness
3.
roll to jump off the horse?
3. Okay, so you tumble off the horse, and you manage to more or less come off it unscathed. However, you are a bit spun about when you do, and you can see Chinoa's still on the horse, and the horse is still going.
Yeah.
I will try. I'll try to get off the fucking horse. Because I don't think you're going to let me sit here and try to fucking get it under control for ages.
You just
Like every 5 seconds, she's trying to get it under control.
Which way are the sirens coming from right now?
The sirens were coming from, it'll be the east, it'll be the northeast.
Okay. Well, you could just spend a bunch of time. We'll just split the party 3 ways.
Hell yeah. I love me a good 3-way split.
Can I try to get it under control one more time and then jump off of it?
Yeah, you
if I
can
need
try.
to.
I'm just gonna fuck this horse. I'm off. I'm out of here.
You are going to die if you jump off your horse.
I'm gonna die anyway.
You didn't get busted, did you?
No.
I'll give it a shot.
Alright.
This horse is thoroughly spooked, and it's not going to be stopping anytime soon.
Can I do deafness?
It's okay.
Because I'm gonna line it up and do this all
He's
deafness.
going to do a cool dismount.
Yeah.
Do a flip.
Yeah, you can do it.
All right, no, that's still bad. I got an 8, so you're 1. So I'm getting
Yeah.
-7.
Yeah, because you're pretty crippled at the moment.
Yeah, I'm bad. I'm having a bad
Yeah,
time.
the horse is completely out of control. You're barely hanging on at this point. That roll, were you attempting to bail out of that?
Yeah, I was trying to bail off.
Because you will bail out of that. You land pretty rough, and you begin tumbling down the hill.
If I die just to falling off a horse, it's going to be the most realist moment in this entire game.
Yeah.
So, Graves, you roll down this hill, and you stop and land in a crunch.
Oh.
And you notice that it's not your bones that have been crunched, which is lucky for you.
That is good.
It's the pile of bones, these bloody bones that you have landed in. It's a pile, it's probably only about 3 foot high, but a significant
Only.
portion of mostly human bones
Oh, no.
with still bits of rotten flesh on them.
Are any of them wearing white coats?
No.
Okay. Well, they're not the remains of the guy that you saw.
Yeah, good. Good. Sick.
I mean, that's also unfortunate. If we had proof of his death, then hopefully his uncle back on the boat won't come looking in the forest for him. Anyway, bail me off this horse. How bad is it?
Yeah, because you failed your bronco busting.
Yeah, I failed to get it under control, so I'm jumping off.
Okay, do you want to roll me a deafness?
I mean, sure. I love that Wilhelm didn't get to roll deafness, I'm assuming, because
Yeah, but Wilhelm,
he's Gib Balm.
Wilhelm didn't land in anything terrible.
That's a 7.
You do manage to tuck and roll, and are mostly unscathed. Few little grazes and bumps, but you're fine.
Neat.
Hurts like a bitch though with your gunshot wound.
Yeah, because I got a 9 and then did the -2, but like...
Yeah. So you guys can't actually see each other at the moment. You've all been kind of split up. You know that Wilhelm wasn't far behind you, Chinoa,
Yeah.
and Graves tumbling down the hill has really knocked you about.
Yeah.
You're not sure where the others are at all.
All I know is I know where the sirens are. That I'll never forget.
From where we are, how far away do we reckon the sirens are?
There's still a lot of screeching, and the screeching does carry. You estimate that they're probably close enough now that they're probably going to hit the mouth of the cave soon.
But we're not at the mouth.
Yeah.
All right.
So Wilhelm's run through some scenarios in his head. He has basically weighed his options, and he's going to take the riskier thing that he hopes will keep his friends safe, and he's going to start shouting.
No!
Okay.
Because this man, Graves, is struggling and making a lot of noise. He doesn't know exactly where Chinoa's ended up, so he's going to try and draw attention away from either of them, or let them coordinate their way to him.
Okay. What kind of sounds are you making?
That is a good question.
Oh, goddamn, I just realized that the only other thing that Chinoa can probably do, if you start yelling, she's gonna be like, no, I don't want them getting him either. Like, he needs to stay alive. I need him at the moment. He's very important. And I can definitely draw them to me.
We all do
No.
we all start doing the I'm Spartacus bit. No, I'm sacrificing myself. No, I'm being heroic.
Wilhelm is going to be shouting, "Come on, you yellow-bellied crocodiles! You ain't got nothing! All you do is entrancing hard! Well, I'm a fight waiting to happen! What are you big? You can fly? I've got what?"
So, Chinoa and Graves, you can both hear Wilhelm making an almighty ruckus. Doesn't sound too far off where you are, Chinoa.
Cool.
Sounds a bit more in the distance for Graves.
I'm trying to decide if I start doing my spirit song or not.
I figured as much.
Because you're making a lot of noise, so it might cover the sound of her singing, but it's not gonna cover this, like, the fact that she's doing fucking magic.
Yep.
But having those appeasement points could be super helpful.
Wilhelm's just going to put his back to a tree, and he's just going to keep shouting.
Yep.
Okay, before she does this though, no, Chinoa's gonna like stumble towards Wilhelm. Like you said, he's not far off. She's gonna try and get to him first and tell him to shut up.
Okay. So, you start making your way back towards where you think you hear Wilhelm. Can Chinoa roll me a spirit roll?
I don't like this. I don't like any of this. Okay.
Good luck.
So an 11 goes down to 9.
Okay. The sounds of the woods do kind of mute around you, and once again you hear sirens screeching. It sounds like it's right up next to your ear, and you are able to shake off the effects, but it does rattle you a little bit. Can you roll me a guts check?
That 9 goes down to a 7.
Ooh, okay. Can you please roll me 4d6?
Do I get a negative to the 46?
No.
Cool, that's a 3.
3. Okay, so you are uneasy. So you lose your next action card, which is fine because we're not in combat yet. But
Yeah, she just,
you will effectively...
Spend 5 seconds being like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So basically what happens is she hears like everything goes quiet, she hears the screeching. She spends like 5 seconds standing there like holding her side being like, oh shit, I'm about to die. So she is going to call out for Wilhelm.
Yeah.
I can hear him, so you're going to hear, Chinoa being like, Wilhelm!
Chinoa, you notice a siren flying overhead, and it seems as though it ignores you, and it's flying in Wilhelm's direction.
She's going to call for Wilhelm again, and I'm going to draw my bow and hopefully try to shoot it.
Yep. It is going to be a rough shot because it is pretty high up.
Yep. What's my distance?
It would be at about 45 yards.
All right. Lots of negatives to this. I get an explode. I get 2 explodes. Okay. I'm saving you, buddy. Okay, so that's a 26 minus 2 for the injury is 24. 4, and my TN is 9. So I get a 24 on a TN 9.
Yep.
So that's a success and a raise.
Yep. So roll hit location and damage.
Jeez, you are.
I want to save Wilhelm.
You're gonna kill this thing.
No, I only got a 4.
So that's legs.
Does going to 5 fix that?
5 would take it to lower guts.
Then we're doing that. And then I'm rolling strength plus 1d6 for the bow. Oh, that's a decent roll. That's an 18.
18.
18 to the lower guts.
So that's a level 3 wound. I'm going to burn a red chip and make it a level 1 wound.
Hopefully that's enough to get it to double back away from Wilhelm, though.
But it does let out a little squawk when it gets hit with the arrow.
Yeah.
Wilhelm, you notice starting to circle above you, high up in the air, the sirens are beginning to show up. And they are circling you like a vultures would circle a dying animal.
I'm going to cast Black Lightning.
Oh, okay.
You can't keep doing that.
I definitely can.
They're not attacking, however. It looks like they're waiting for something.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
You also did hear what Chinoa, call out for you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Did I hit Shanoa?
Yeah, you would have.
Oh, fuck. Well,
Just saying.
Wilhelm's going to stop shouting.
Okay.
He's just looking up. Yeah, they're not attack. How far up are they is a good question.
45.
No, these ones will be about 60 yards up. They're very high up in the air, deliberately keeping a distance from you.
I would like to rewind a little bit. I don't want to cast Black Lightning yet. I've only
Fair
got a
enough.
range of 25
Oh,
feet on my throne bowl.
Yeah, fair enough.
How long can you keep Black Lightning channeled for?
I can keep it channeled for about 5 rounds.
Okay, yeah, so no point doing it
Yeah.
before combat.
It's not like a couple of minutes where I can just hold it. It'll peter out very quickly. And unfortunately, the Ratman is right. I can't afford to cast this willy-nilly. I can't afford to cast any hex willy-nilly, but I have been.
Black Lightning is your fireball.
It is my
Yeah,
fireball.
but it went so well last time. It's never gonna do that well again.
No.
I thought you were gonna.
Odds are good, no.
I thought you were
Graves.
gonna be like, it's never gonna go bad. It's only gonna be good. Keep doing it. Yeah.
Graves, what's your current plan of action?
Graves probably staggers to his feet. He's ailing, he's full of thoughts, he's in a lot of pain, and he probably just starts sputtering and then hacks up, somewhere between hacks and throws up a big ball of ooze, black ooze on the ground, and then you can probably hear Wilhelm shouting, and he's just wipes his mouth with the sleeve of his shirt, and then he's probably just gonna ignore the yelling of the thing, and he's gonna go start trying to make his way to his horse.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're basically useless in combat at the moment anyway.
I mean, I still have a better chance of hitting than he does with a gun.
Yeah,
It's true.
fair.
I'm a very good shot.
So, Wilhelm, more sirens start to join the chorus, and the screeching kind of continues with the god-awful screeching, and then they kind of soften until they form a harmony.
Chinoa's calling out for you.
Oh no,
still.
they're hitting on you.
Chinoa hit one, it didn't double back or anything?
No, it kept going.
Oh no. Chinoa's still calling. It didn't stop, so she's still calling out for you.
Can I get Wilhelm to roll me a spirit check?
Yep.
Oh Jesus.
You can absolutely. But because I spent bounty points, the experience of this game, on raising my spirit die, it's now 48.
I'm going to burn a red chip.
That's 1 explode. That is a 14.
Ooh, lucky I burnt the red chip because I got a 15.
I would like to put a white chip back into the pot and gain another point of corruption.
Oh,
as
boy.
Wilhelm's eyes glow brightly.
Oh, God.
That is bad. That is so very bad. But that exact thing is why Wilhelm's the best person at the moment to fight the sirens.
No, it's not. That's really bad.
It is really bad, but I might stay alive and end up extremely corrupted.
So, Wilhelm, you noticed that you had drawn your firearm without even doing it, consciously, and you had opened up the cylinder and were literally about to empty your bullets onto the floor. And you kind of just stop yourself just in time before they fall out of the cylinder.
I thought they were gonna make you fucking shoot yourself.
Yeah, so did
I
I.
thought they
for
were
a
going to make him
second.
shoot me, honestly. I was like, oh no.
So whatever happened to you just now was so much more powerful than what you have felt from the sirens previously. Like, you have no recollection whatsoever of what happened. It's almost like you skipped a point in time.
I am so incredibly fucked.
Shanoa's making her way to you.
She
We got
is.
this. We got this.
You're both injured. You're both so incredibly injured.
I mean, she's not that badly injured.
It's just
Well,
level
no,
2.
she's got a wound, but she's also out of her resource.
Yeah, but that's not wounded.
You've got a worse wound. You're right. She doesn't have that bad of a wound, but she has.
We're fine.
She is operating at a loss. I'm the only person in the party currently operating at any kind of positive. If you ignore corruption entirely.
So,
Corruption is only an upside.
can I get quickness rolls for everybody?
Okay.
How close did I manage to get to Wilhelm?
You're not sure yet. You can't see him yet.
Damn. Okay. We get a negative to our quickness as well, don't we?
Yes.
So that 7 goes down to a 5. I still get 2 cards.
I do get an explode. Do I even
Also,
make a
your
success?
first card, because you got uneasy, ditch your first card.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
I still fail. I got an explode and I still fail.
Okay, so you get 1 card?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only get 1 card as well.
Good luck, guys.
Oh, no!
I drew a black joker.
Oh, no.
No!
At least it's just in your normal card.
No, this is really bad. It means he doesn't have any actions.
I don't get to do anything. They just get to.
Have a round.
If it's any, yeah, look,
of
honestly,
pulling one
I have a card. Mine's not much better, buddy. I got a 2 of spades. I'm not going
So-
to be there to help you.
The
Sorry.
black joker means that the
DM draws from the
I
pot
get,
as well.
I get to draw.
Oh,
Marshal-
that's so good.
So,
And he
what,
got a red. Oh
what's
no.
the what are we thinking for the next campaign? What do we think? We're going to keep doing more Deadlands?
I love the Deadland system.
Yes, I'm totally.
The next party is going to have to be fish out your corpses from the Red River.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry,
start
guys.
with aces. Kings.
King.
Okay, you can see sirens flying well overhead in the distance, but because of all the trees, it's really hard to pick up a shot, and they would definitely be out of range from where you can shoot. There are still sirens flying overhead, and they're all heading towards the one point, presumably where Wilhelm is. You could potentially take a shot at one of them. They're not stopping. They're not even paying you any mind.
Alright. In an attempt to draw some of their attention, Chinoa's gonna start doing her spirit song. And this is so bad because she can only do it once a day. And if she gets interrupted, that's it. Like, that's it for the day. She can't do it again until tomorrow. So she's basically just using this ritual as a throwaway to try and get some of their attention off of Wilhelm, but she's gonna, like, be legging it for Wilhelm as well. So that's my whole action, is her just starting this song that I won't be able to finish and legging it for Wilhelm.
Yep. Queens. So my sirens have a queen.
Good.
Queen of Diamonds. So 3 sirens are going to swoop down. They're crashing through the trees. They're heading straight for Wilhelm. And they are all trying to tear away at your gun. So they're all doing targeted shots specifically towards your weapon.
Okay.
This seems very strange because, the sirens are very animalistic. And
Yeah.
this is a very intentional, not trying to harm you, trying to disarm you.
No,
Okay.
I'm worried that maybe they are working with this guy.
They could be.
Because they're just, like, they have spent a lot of time trying to get you, and now they're not trying to kill you. Like, they could easily kill you in this round of combat.
But they did try and kill him before, though.
Or they might be setting him up so the big siren's safe
No,
when she
they've-
comes in.
They've never actively attacked him. They've tried to, like, siren him into the water.
They did hit him with the water wall, though.
Yeah.
Hit all of us with the water wall.
Yeah, I know, but they knew he was there.
Yeah, but they've never bitten him or anything like that. They barely even, they don't target him with attacks.
So
Maybe I'm overthinking
so
this.
so only one of them actually gets the hit.
Now, how are you calculating this target? Like, if we wanted to shoot at a weapon, because I don't think we've got...
I'm making it
Yeah.
essentially a harder shot to the arms. Oh, hands is -6, so it'll be a -6. So that
Okay,
means
yeah,
I
great.
still get my hit, I don't get my raise. So it does no damage, but one of them will essentially attempt to slap that weapon out of your hand. So
I can't roll melee to contest. Wilhelm it's presumably just struck him how incredibly fucked he is. And 3 of them have just bolted down from the mass above, and he's just like,
so not only do they hit the weapon though, she does manage to slice at your hand. You don't think it was intentional, it was definitely going for the weapon, but that's 10 points of damage to your hand.
So a single wound.
So a level 1 wound to which one's your gun hand?
If they've animated it, it's his offhand. Because
That's
the
right.
other one is
Is gimped.
incapacitated.
Yes.
Okay, so we know it's his right hand.
So your gun is slapped out of your hand, it goes to the floor,
Yep.
and we go to Jack's. 10s?
Let's speed this up.
Nines.
No one has cards until Graves with a 2.
Oh shit, okay. 7. I got 7 of spades. Wilhelm. Descending from the sky is a siren. It's a lot taller than the other ones. You reckon it's probably about 7 foot tall. The difference with this one, however, it maintains the form of a beautiful woman aside from the arms, which are wings.
Great.
So she looks older. She looks like she's got streaks of silver coming through her blonde hair, and still very beautiful to look at other than the arms, which are disturbing.
Yep.
At a guess, you probably think this is the mother of the sirens.
Great.
And it swoops down. Its feet, right before your eyes, transform into claws, and it's going to swoop at you, and it's going to attempt to grab you.
Yep. I'm going for a ride.
So its claws dig into your shoulders.
Ouch.
It's not enough to do a level of wound, but
Okay.
it's grabbed onto you,
Yep.
and with a big flap of its wings, it lifts you off the ground.
Cool.
I don't know how I'm gonna save you.
I don't know. It's don't worry too much about that. Goodbye,
So-
guys.
Now would be a good time for Black Lightning.
The other sirens have a 7 of diamonds. They fly up with their mother. And we go to 6s, 5s, 4s, 3s is the siren's queen. She's already done what she needed to do, what she set out to do. So she's more or less done. We then go to 2s.
Me, I have a 2. Can I see that Wilhelm's being carried away by a woman?
So you
You were
fell
further away.
you fell down the hill and further away.
So no.
You can hear the harmony of it's nondescript singing. It sounds more like a choir than actual lyrics. That's the main thing that you hear.
All right.
It almost sounds like angelic music.
I guess, yeah, well, I can't interact with that at all. I'm not anywhere close. I can't see it. If I can't see it, I can't shoot at it.
But you can move towards it.
I can. How far away do I think I am?
It's hard to tell.
But it's not like something up the street. Far
Yeah,
away. Like
you-
it's much further than that.
At a guess, you're probably through all the tree lines. You're probably about 200 yards away. Your horse did get separated pretty far from the others.
Jesus. Yeah.
And
also
then
I
in
got-
addition to rolling down the
yeah,
hill.
yeah. I'm not going to be able to get. It'd take me like a lot. It'd take me a lot of rounds. It'd take me a long time.
Still head towards it. You got nothing else to do.
I mean, I'm going to head towards my horse, and I'm going to. Can I do? I don't even think I can pass it. Do you think my horse is within earshot?
Grim specifically, not
Yeah.
the horse that
Yeah,
was a
fuck
dick.
that horse. That horse isn't mine.
No, Grim would not be within earshot. Damn, he was on the other side of the cave, at the other entrance.
Yeah, I guess I'll head towards the sirens. I guess.
Can I get quickness rolls for everybody?
Yeah, we have to reshuffle our deck.
Yes,
though.
because you guys got the black joker. Thanks for that red chip, by the way.
Shut up.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go slash your tires.
Please don't.
I get 2 cards finally. If I draw a black joker again, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Ooh, I got an explode. Ooh, I got the opposite of a success. I got a bust.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got 3 ones.
So you just don't get any cards.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Graves is like, as he's like half jogging, half stumbling, he probably just like slumps against a tree and just like throws up or
More black gunk.
yeah, and he's probably got like sickly veins or something.
I got a 5 with negatives.
Hell
so,
yeah.
I get 1 card.
Based.
You said
2 cards.
2 cards.
I got a 7.
We're so good at this.
There's no black joker.
Yep, no black joker.
God, I was hoping for you to get another one.
Yeah, I would have been so much unrelenting bullshit.
Oh,
Someone's gone through all this effort just to drop me 200 feet in the air.
Yeah. She just picks you up, does like a flip, and then just flings you.
So start with aces,
Nope.
kings, queens, jacks, 10s. The siren queen has a 10
We all
of
got
hearts.
shit.
Yeah, nice, good. I'm so glad.
It is going to continue to fly up. Chinoa, you see the biggest siren you've seen so far. It looks different from the others in the sense that at this point it looks mostly like a woman, aside from the fact that it's got wings instead of arms.
This is the first time Chinoa's seen one that looks like a woman.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
It's got clawed feet
And
it's holding Wilhelm up by his shoulders, and he's getting taken significantly far up into the air.
How high up in the air are they so far? Like, what sort of movement does she have?
She is very quick, so she's taken him up. In addition to what happened last round, she's taken him up 14 yards into the air.
14?
Yep.
That's survivable.
So how far is that from me?
From you, it's still a fair distance. You reckon you're probably about 35 yards away now.
Jesus Christ. That's well outside range of your bow, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
My bow's got a range of 10 yards.
So the other
Right.
sirens are still circling around. They're not completely eviscerating Wilhelm,
Yeah, that's weird.
which doesn't really seem like the sirens' general MO, which is good, but also a cause for concern at the same time.
Yeah.
Wilhelm still looks like he's alive. His legs are probably kicking about.
Yeah. Like, he's flailing at this point. He's still in the midst of the Black Joker from last round, so he's trying to get a grip on the weird claw legs.
You're
Yeah.
holding your gun.
No, it got knocked out of his hand.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, no, he's got one hand and he's trying to get a grip, and he's like,
I completely forgot that he had the, like, I don't know why I forgot that. It just happened. But, like, I was like, you could get a targeted shot on the legs real easy. No.
So we go to 9s.
Yeah, no.
I've got a 9.
Okay.
We get to act.
We do get to act. Wilhelm is going to put it up his sleeve.
No.
Look, no, I can't. I've got to be very careful about my next action.
Yeah.
8s. So my sirens have an 8.
Yep.
The sirens start to follow their mother, and it looks like flying back towards the area where the cave was.
Good.
Go to 7s. The Siren Queen has 7 of clubs,
Yep.
and she's not really doing anything with it, so she's going to put that up her sleeve.
Good.
6s.
I've got a 6. And with this 6, Wilhelm's going to right himself. Like, he's stopped flailing so much. He looks at his hand and he's going to try and cast Black Lightning.
Okay.
Come on, Manitos. You want in on this. You don't
Don't
want the Sirens to
fuck
get
us.
it.
That's going to be the first album on our heavy metal band. When we get a Hunt Showdown band.
And it's just screaming.
There is an explode. That is a 15.
Oh, nice.
And that means that is a success and 2 raises. Which means I draw 7 cards.
You might actually not die.
I might actually
Unless he
draw
gets
a
a
Black
Black
Joker.
Oh,
Once you've drawn your hand, I've got a secret to tell you, by the way.
I'm so excited to roll on that Black Joker table
All right,
again.
you've already drawn. You haven't looked at your cards. I just want you to know the red Joker is on the bottom of the deck. No.
Okay, good. I'm so glad.
I could see it when you were shuffling the cards.
Black Joker.
That is another Black Joker.
Oh, no.
And
I'm
this-
so excited to roll on the table.
And for the rest of my hand, I've got... In 7 cards, I think I've done something very difficult to do and drawn absolute junk.
You haven't accidentally drawn a straight flush or something.
No, I don't think so. These cards just don't work. I've got a power. So I get 5d4 charges on the weakest Black Lightning, and that was a below average roll.
It's not terrible, though.
It's not terrible, but it was no, actually, I think it was right on average. So there is 12d4 worth of lightning in Wilhelm's one functioning hand.
Oh, God. Okay.
Alright, so roll a d20 on your backlash, I guess.
I think
Yeah.
the DM does.
Oh, I rolled a 1. Okay, that's bad. So that is a Mystic Sputter. The Manitou mentally jolts the Huckster, the Hex fails, and the Huckster's skill in Hex drops 1 level for 1d6 days.
Oh my god!
My god, that's so bad.
So
I thought that was going to be... I thought he was going to be, like, permanently, and I was going to be like,
So-
why?
Yeah, your skill in the Hex drops 1 level for 3 days.
In that hex?
Yeah.
it's in all hexes because hex slinging is conglomerate now.
Yes.
So that affects all of them.
Oh, god damn. Okay.
That is bad, but it's not... It's
So you don't have an arm for 10 hours, you don't have your hexes as good for 3 days, like, you might want to take notes of this.
I am taking notes of this.
We just look over, and on his sheet it just says, fuck me.
Perhaps more importantly, the Hex fails. So you summon the lightning to your hand for but a moment, and then it like kind of sputters
It
and fizzles.
Yeah, it would probably like feel like a jolt going through him more than like actual lightning like popping up.
Yeah.
Jolt goes through his arm up to his brain. He's like, this is how I die."
So
That was 6s.
up to 5s, 4s.
Yes.
You say Wilhelm. He's not looking too crash hot.
Cool. She's still she's only been doing the spirit song for like 5 seconds, so she's still doing that to try and get their attention.
You just call shot the Siren Queen in the head, hit, kill her in one shot.
God, how much is it to call shot ahead?
-6.
It's worth trying, but like...
And at this range.
No. What's a call shot for legs?
2.
I might do a call shot legs. Try and get her to drop
Cold
over.
shots legs is 4.
Oh, was it 4? What's 2 then?
Guts.
Guts is easier than legs? God damn.
I guess
But
it
you
is.
don't get the extra damage from hitting guts. It's not like gizzards or anything. It's just guts.
Yeah.
You can't cold shot gizzards, unfortunately.
Yes. You can cold shot heart.
That's not a gizzard.
Yeah, but it's -10. So
Yeah.
I'll be throwing extra damage at that.
No, because headshot is mine. Head and a cold shot head is 6, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
and that's +2 dice.
Yeah.
So a shot to the heart or the eye would
Should
have to
just-
be an insta kill.
You'd think, yeah.
Heart or eye you'd think would have to be instant kill for the -10. You'd think gizzards would come under the head, hands, and feet one.
Yeah.
But, do I want to risk it and go for the legs and hope it makes her drop Wilhelm?
If you shoot the legs, you might hit Wilhelm.
That's true. If you roll particularly terrible.
Yeah, we'll just go for a guts shot on her then. I'm gonna cold shot guts.
Mhm.
My bow is 4d10, and I will end up with a -4 to this roll. Okay, we've got 2 explodes. That's a good start. 13. What was the distance?
35.
35, I think I said.
5, 6, 7. 13 -4 is 9 hits with no raises, but that doesn't matter. But it hits her in the guts
I don't know how we're going
for 20 damage.
20 damage.
2 6s, 2 4s. Let's go, baby.
So that would be a level 2 wound.
Oh god, that's disgusting. She's so big.
She a big girl.
She is. Wilhelm, you hear a sound of an impact that happens above your head. The claws that grip you grip tighter.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Almost like a reflex rather
Yeah,
than
it's
actually
it's not
intentionally
like-
trying to cause pain.
It's not like I'm trying to hurt you. It's like if you're holding someone's hand and you're like going through something painful and you crush their hand accidentally.
Yeah. But blood does start to trickle down your shoulders.
Yep, that seems about right for how this whole thing is going.
You cop 11 points of damage to upper guts.
Okay, so it's still only 1 wound.
You could just negate it.
No,
I
it's
should have negated that gunshot. I was gonna use it for plot things, but like, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
you had no way to know. It was a gamble and it did not pay off. At least you didn't draw 2 black jokers.
You've had a terrible reflection.
It's been very unlucky.
So that was 4s, wasn't it?
Yep.
So
I'm out of
3s, 2s. Okay, that's it. So I've got one last quickness roll for y'all
cards. What do you mean one last quickness roll?
because
This fight's not going anywhere. Unless she can fucking teleport. God.
I
I
get
rolled
this.
3 7s.
I get my free card. Not that I can actually use this card for anything.
Oh, those are 2 explodes. It's a 15, so I get 4 cards. Might as well get them now. I did not draw a black joker. I thought that was a black joker for a second, and yep, that's all
so
good.
we start with aces.
Yes.
Okay.
I have an ace of hearts.
Yep.
Cool. There's nothing I can
Do
do.
you have a card up your sleeve?
No.
Put that card up. Yeah.
Oh,
up
yeah,
your sleeve.
sure. Yeah, might as well.
Kings.
I'm going to try again.
Oh god.
Can he see Genoa yet? Because Genoa's still moving
So
forward.
he's not actually facing Genoa at the moment.
Oh god.
So
Sorry.
you're
It's okay.
seeing like Wilhelm's side more towards his back.
Right, I need to do a roll first. I need to do a...
With one less dice.
With 1 less dice. That's correct. So I'm doing 4d8. That's an explode. Here we go. That is a 13, which means that I draw 1 additional card.
Ooh boy.
This is why you keep getting black jokers.
Be quiet. 4, 5, 6.
Hey, buddy.
Is it on the bottom again?
No, it's not. I wanted to say this.
No black joker.
Oh, I was waiting for it. What would be the odds?
Yeah, I got nothing. Again.
You're huckstering.
Statistically difficult on a 6-card hand.
Told you statistics were bullshit.
It's not bullshit. This is my entire rolls and card draws and everything have been well within the bounds of statistics. It's just been the statistics of fuck me.
So that was Kings done. So we go to Queens. The Sirens have a Queen of Hearts. And they're just going to begin to flock around their queen. And they're almost... because there's a whole lot of them and they're basically circling and fluttering about like a murder of crows. It becomes really difficult to actually see Wilhelm and the Siren's queen now. You might see a glimpse of them, but they are deliberately obscuring her. Go to Jax.
Yep. Chinoa's still, again, trying to get closer.
Yep.
She's still singing, and she's going to draw a bead on the queen.
Okay. Still going to be a very difficult shot.
Yeah, but it gives me it gives me a +2.
So 10s, 9s, 8s. All right, so the Siren Queen, she's going to keep flying, heading back towards the cave. She's going to double move
That's bad.
with the chorus of sirens following along with her. And we go to 7s.
I have 2 7s. I have a 7 of clubs and a 7 of spades.
Yep.
Spades, I'm going to attempt to cast Black Lightning again.
Oh, no.
He is laser...
He's panicking.
He is panicking. He is absolutely panicking. He's like, at the very least, like, he's like, there's a whole ball of things around me. I'm pretty sure if I'm not about to die, I'm about to be incredibly screwed. I need to stop this from being able to hurt my friends.
There's a lot of sirens.
Good luck, champ. If you draw a black joker again, I apologize.
Well, that is a pass. That is a bare knuckles pass at a 5.
Ooh.
A nothing hand again.
Yeah, you suck.
Your huckster magic is failing you.
I assume because you don't have a 7, he just does it again.
Oh yeah. Do you have a 7?
I do have a 7 of clubs on my sleeve on the Siren Queen, but I'm not going to use it.
Same verse, same as the last 4. I'm going to attempt to cast Black Lightning again.
Black Lightning is the 6th spell. This is great.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty slow, but that's why I've got a card on my sleeve. Nope, that is just a 7, but that is a pass. That is just 5 cards.
You're factoring in your penalties for your injuries?
I would have failed to cast Black Lightning
Oh, that's
with the previous 7.
well, you failed anyway.
Yeah.
Diddly what?
Statistically unlikely to get nothing again.
Oh my goodness.
I told you just suck.
You
Oh, that was my draw.
6s.
And draw.
Oh, I've got a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Nice.
she's done a cold shot. So she's essentially just waiting for like the peak opportunity where like the sirens split ever so slightly to try and do another cold shot guts on the queen.
Okay. It's going to be a really difficult shot because she has moved. She was 35 yards away from you before.
Mm-hmm.
She moved 14 and then she moved 14 again. So it should be 28 plus 35.
Well, no, because I've also moved.
Oh, you've been
12.
moving as well. Yes.
So she's only 16 further. So 51.
51.
And technically she's in the 10 range. So my target number is 10 to hit her. And I have a -2, so I have to explode on this.
So she would also have concealment as well, because there is the big flappy flock surrounding her, which she's not totally concealed, so it'll only be -2.
Okay, I have to explode. I did not, so I miss.
Your
Does my arrow by a chance hit one of the other ones at least?
It does.
Oh, that's nice. It hits them in a 12.
Okay, so that's upper guts. No, that'll be arms. 12.
9 damage.
So that's a level 1 wound.
Not that it matters. I'm not taking down any of these things.
So we go to 5s. That will bring it to the Mother of the Siren's turn. The Siren Queen. You've actually heard her name before. I don't know if you guys remember. Her name was mentioned in a song.
No, none of us remember any of the songs.
You know, we barely pay attention to you as is.
I was too focused on spending my corruption points.
So,
relevant.
Wilhelm, in a silky voice, the Queen of Sirens looks down at you from above. And unlike the other sirens where they're not really talking at you, this one does speak to you. And she says, "Stop, or I'll drop you."
He's pretty frantic. He's pretty frazzled. He's had a hell of a day. Yeah, he's basically going to be like, well, frankly, it was, look, we've got no quarrel. We could just part ways amicably. There's no reason to shed any more blood than what's been shed.
She grips you tightly and simply says, "If I wanted to eat you, I would have eaten you." And that's where we're going to end our session.
There's a special place in hell for you.
Wasn't it Roosevelt who got shot and then went on stage like later that day being
Yeah,
like,
Teddy.
haha, you fucked that.
It wasn't Teddy, was it?
We're a history podcast now.
We don't know anything about history.
Yeah, well, in 1845, there was Jesus.
You're singing your spirit song whilst tears are rolling down your cheek and your voice is breaking a lot.
Probably.
Oh, it's
Okay.
really sad.
She needs the. Okay,
It's very cinematic.
we're in a bad situation, but things have settled down and she's starting to realize how much a fucking gunshot hurts.
Greg's just like, yeah, it sucks.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I couldn't get out of that fucking hole.
I'm well aware of your mental limits.